Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to solve the problem based on JEE. So let's begin with the given question. What is given? The function is given to us and we need to calculate which of the given options is or are correct. So what are the options given? Whether f dash is increasing on minus infinity to 0. The second option is f dash is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. The third option is f dash has a local maximum at x is equal to 1, and we need to find out whether the given function is onto function or not. As you know that this is the representation of the function. What does it indicate? The first letter, that is R. R belongs to real number. This is the domain of the function and this is called as codomain of the function. So in simple term we can say that domain is the input set and codomain is the output set of pair. Okay, so let's begin with the solution. So to solve this particular problem, first you have to find out f dash of x and f double dash of x. As you know that what is f dash of x? F dash of x is nothing but equal to derivatives of given function, and f double dash is x is the second derivatives of the given function. So let's begin with the step number 1. So as per this step number 1, we need to find out f dash of x. So what is f dash of x? As you know that you need to take the derivatives of given function. So if you are going to take the derivatives of this particular function, which formula you need to apply? X raised to n. How you are going to find out the derivatives of x raised to n? Which is given by the formula n into x raised to n minus 1. So you need to identify what is n in this case. So in this case n is 5. So you can easily write 5 into x raised to 4 plus 5 as it is into 4 into x cube. So instead of this we can write 20 x cube plus 30 x square plus 20 x plus 3 plus the constant term derivatives is always 0 for x is less than 0. I hope you have understood how to take the derivatives if the given term is x raised to n, which is equal to n into x raised to n minus 1. Now coming to the second function, if you are going to take the derivatives of this function, you will be getting 2x minus derivatives of x is 1 plus derivatives of constant term is 0 for if x is in between 0 to 1. Similarly, you need to take the derivatives of this function. If you are going to take the derivatives of this function, 2 by 3 as a constant term, derivatives of x cube is 3x square. So 3 will get cancelled. So you will be getting 2x square minus 8x plus 7. The constant term derivatives is 0 where x is in between 1 to 3. Similarly, the derivatives of the last term, here you have to apply u dot v rule. What is how you are going to find out the derivatives of u dot v rule? U as it is into derivatives of v plus v as it is into derivatives of u. So simply if we consider this as it is into derivatives of this particular term, derivatives of log of x minus 2 is 1 upon x minus 2. So this x minus 2 and x minus 2 will get cancelled. So you will be getting 1 plus v as it is, that is log of e to the power x minus 2 as it is into derivatives of this term with respect to x is always equal to 1. And then derivatives of x is 1 plus 0 where x is greater than or equal to 3. I hope you have understood. Here plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled. I hope you have understood how to take the derivatives of the given function f of x. So we have to do some modification in this. What modification we have to perform? Here if you observe, we can take phi outside the bracket. If you are going to take phi outside the bracket, this will remain, what is there inside the bracket? Plus 6 x square plus 4x plus 1. As I said, we want to do some modification. If I consider plus 1, so here we need to consider minus 2, because plus 5 minus 2 would be 3. So as you know that as per the binomial expansion, this will become phi into x plus 1 raised to 4 minus 2. If you want, we can make videos on that binomial expansion, how to apply the formula related to the binomial expansion. So here you need to remember, after applying binomial expansion, we'll be getting f dash of x is equal to this function. As I said, the step number 1, we need to calculate f dash of x. What is step number 2? We have to calculate f double dash of x. So let's calculate f double dash of x. If you are going to calculate f double dash of x, what you will get? 20 x plus 1 whole cube. Same formula you need to apply. Derivatives of x raised to n is equal to 4 into here 4 into x plus 1 raised to 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. I hope you have understood. This is the condition when x is less than 0. Similarly, here the derivatives of this term is 2. Here the derivatives is 4x minus 8, and here if you are going to take the derivatives, you will be getting 1 upon minus 2. I hope you have understood how to take the derivatives of given function. Now coming to the first part. What is given? We have to find out f dash is increasing on minus infinity to infinity. Okay. So here you have to remember what is the condition for increasing function. The condition is if f dash of x is greater than 0, then the function is said to be increasing function. Okay. But they have given this function is increasing on minus infinity to 0. So if you observe carefully, the given function is here, this is less than 0, this is greater than 0, this is in between 1 to 3, this is in between greater than and equal to 3. It means that if you are going to find out the range of the given question, the range of the given function, it would be from minus infinity to plus infinity. What is the range? Minus infinity to plus infinity. So the range of the function is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. So if the range is minus infinity to plus infinity and they have given f dash is increasing on minus infinity to 0, no. So this answer is not applicable. So simply you need to neglect this. So our range of the function is minus infinity to plus infinity. How we are going to identify the range? If you observe carefully, x is less than 0. On the number line system, this is minus infinity on the left hand side. This is plus infinity. This is 0 position if we consider. Am I right? So as per the first condition, x is less than 0. So the first interval we can consider minus infinity to 1. Why minus infinity to 1? Because if you are going to substitute here, you will be getting, if you are going to substitute x is equal to 0, the answer would be 1. So the initial range is minus infinity to 1, and if you need to find out the final range, so for final range you have to substitute x is equal to 3. If you are going to substitute x is equal to 3, 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 2 log 1 is always 0. This is minus 1 plus 10 by 3. Minus 1 plus 10 by 3 is nothing but equal to 1 by 3 to infinity. So what is the range? As I said, the range of the given function is from minus infinity to plus infinity. So the range is from minus infinity to plus infinity. It means that the option A is not correct. The range should be minus infinity to plus infinity, and as I said, for the condition increasing will be what? F dash of x should be greater than equal to 0. Because of that, this particular option is not applicable. Coming to the second option, what is given? F dash is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. F dash is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. So for that particular thing, what you need to check? You have to check f dash of x along with that f double dash of x. First we'll check whether the given function is continuous or not with the help of f dash of x. We can take any function, not any function. We have to take the function at x is equal to 1. So if I consider f dash of x at x is equal to 1, we need to consider this two function. Okay, so if you are going to take the derivatives of this particular function, or let's consider 2x minus 1 at x is equal to 1 and 2x square minus 8x plus 7 at x is equal to 1. Okay, so we need to substitute the value of 1 in this case. So if you are going to substitute the value of x in this case, what you will get? You will be getting 1 is equal to 1. From this we can say that the given function is continuous function. The function is continuous. But to find out whether it is differentiable or not differentiable, we have to consider, we have to equate f double dash where x is equal to 1. So if you are going to equate f double dash of x at x is equal to 1, so this is, you need to equate 2 is equal to 4x minus 8. If you are going to substitute x is equal to 1, so here you will get 2 and here you will get 4 minus 8 is equal to minus 4. So as per f double dash of x, you can easily say that f dash is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. So this option is correct. Now we need to check whether the given function is local maximum function or local minimum function at x is equal to 1. This is very important. With the help of one statement, you can easily find out whether the given function is local maximum or local minimum at x is equal to 1. You have to remember one statement. If slope changes from positive to negative, if the function slope changes from positive to negative, then the function is said to be local maximum. If the slope changes from negative to positive, then the function is said to be local minimum. So how you are going to find out whether the slope is from positive to negative or negative to positive? For that purpose, you need to concentrate on f double dash of x. So what is f double dash of x at x is equal to 1? If you observe carefully, this is plus 2 and this is minus 4. This is plus 2 and this is minus 4. It means that slope will change from positive to negative as this is minus 4. So hence f dash has a local maximum at x is equal to 1. I hope you have understood how to identify whether the given function is local maximum or minimum function. Coming to the fourth option, f dash is onto function. Now first I'll explain you what is the meaning of the onto function. As the name indicate onto function, for that purpose you need to remember the domain and codomain, we can say. As I said, let's consider 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. As per the condition for the onto function, the each and every set of or the output set of the pair should be there in the domain. So they should be interconnected with each other. Okay. So how you are going to find out whether it is onto or one on one onto? Okay. So for that purpose you have to find out the range. Okay. Given question is the domain is the real number, the codomain is also the real number. If instead of r, if it is good, if they might given you n tends to n, that is natural number, am I right? But here they have given the range should be the domain is real, the codomain is also real. So already we found the range. What was that range? Minus infinity to plus infinity. So the all the values in between minus infinity to plus infinity, it means that each and every value from the codomain is from the domain. It means that this option is also correct. I hope you have understood how to solve the problem based on function. You need to identify whether the given function is onto function, is not differentiable or differentiable, how to find out whether it is local maximum or minimum. I hope you have understood the given question. In next video, we'll talk about the few more problems related to JEE Main. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.